Now, I know in yesterday's video I said we'd be looking at the GT7 Race Engineer that has been released on the App Store, and that's still coming tomorrow unless something else drastic happens, but I wanted to talk about two things that happened today in today's video rather than tackle that today, because I want to be a bit more topical. I say two things, there are a couple of other things, but two main stories for today. Let's start with the little stuff first though. Let's get the smaller stories out of the way after we thank our patrons and members, and you feel free to like and subscribe. Two price adjustments on the store, one for Pulls. Pulls is now €9.99 rather than €14. That has been brought down. If you bought it at the base price, if you're happy with it, just stick with it. But if you'd like to refund it and repurchase it, then get in contact with Sony. This should be a case where they actually do refund you rather than being a little difficult about it like they sometimes are. The other price adjustment is for Roboquest. That has been increased to about £25. I think it launched at about 20. So if you managed to get it at a lower price, well done you. You got it at a cheaper discount rate. But if you're buying it now, then £25 is where it's at. Now, for the main two stories of today, we've had two game announcements. One with a release date and one without a release date, but a release window. The first one is Ghost Town. Now, Ghost Town is a puzzle adventure game by Fireproof Games that came out on Quest and PC earlier this year. It had absolutely rave reviews as you play as a paranormal detective looking for your missing brother. And from what I've heard from people, this genuinely was their game of the year for quite a few people that I know and quite a few reviewers. Even though it's not the longest, I think it's about 3 hours, hopefully the price is reflective of that. But the fun and challenging puzzles, graphics, atmosphere, and story were all praised. I think the PSVR version has a demo on Steam from what I can see, so hopefully we get one for PSVR 2. But the game itself is coming on December 1st. Now, this is very short notice, but I know a lot of you were worrying about whether this would come to PSVR 2 at all or not. So yes, it is coming, and lo and behold, it's coming in under a week. December 1st is next Monday, for here in the UK anyway, which is a bit of a weird day to launch a game. Usually it's Tuesday or Thursday to allow for time to fix stuff. Usually those are the game dev sort of days, but the 1st it is. That being said, this is going to be a little bit tough because Thief is also coming out in the same week. So for my coverage for these two games, not sure how on it I'm going to be for one reason. That reason is I'm away in Iceland from the 29th to the 1st. That is only 4 days, and if I do get keys for either game, say tomorrow, then I should be able to play through at least a lot of it and then finish them when I come back. But yeah, I think Ghost Town may not have a review from me until like the 3rd, but I hopefully should have a Thief review for you when the embargo lifts on that one, because I should be back in time no matter what, provided that keys go out fairly soon. The other game that got a PSVR 2 announcement was Bootstrap Island. They've been talking about this for quite a while in terms of whether it could come to PSVR 2 or not, and now it definitely is in 2026. This is a game where you're stranded on a pirate island and is a hardcore roguelite. You spawn in, you try and survive, you try and craft, and when you die, you start over again with more unlocks. This is properly VR AF. The interactions with this game have been praised up the wall, and for good reason. From fishing to firing weapons and crafting items, this is a hardcore game, a bit like Green Hell is, but I think this has received a lot more praise for its polish than Green Hell. It gets consistent updates, so we're going to be getting a very full version of the game when it arrives next year. We had a PlayStation blog post about it as well, detailing some of the features, and they tout it as the most immersive version of Bootstrap Island yet, powered by advanced PSVR 2 features. Built for high-fidelity hardware, it aims to deliver realism, tactile interactions, and a powerful sense of presence. As I said before, there is no hand-holding, no guidelines, no second chances. If you die, you're back to square one. You'll gather food and fresh water, hunt fish and wildlife, and prepare for the dangers of nightfall. And when the darkness arrives, the beasts attack. You'll need to learn how to light fires and how to load and shoot a flintlock pistol, because you will rely on it. Animals are not the only threat. Rain, storms, sickness, quicksand, territorial animals, and poisonous fruits are constant dangers. The dynamic open world is driven by day and night cycles, weather, fire, and liquid interactions in complex and unpredictable ways. The island can be explored freely. Beaches, jungles, riverlands, and other biomes offer different resources, and every interaction encourages experimentation and instinctive problem solving. You just have to be creative. Each death will teach you something valuable to help you stay alive longer the next time. They're utilizing foveated rendering for exceptional clarity and performance. Hopefully this means a native 90 or 120 Hz, headset vibration for dramatic encounters and moments, and adaptive triggers with advanced haptics that create lifelike sensations, including thunderstrikes, bow tension, and pistol recoil. Bootstrap Island is developed by a small indie team at Maru VR, and although this is our first premium game, as they say, they've created more than 40 VR experiences over the past 8 years to understand the potential of the medium and how to push it. This is all super exciting. It looks like a very immersive title for the system, and if you're a fan of the survival games or roguelites, you're going to feel very at home here. Let me know if you're more excited about Ghost Town or yet another addition to our 2026 lineup in Bootstrap Island. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with the promised Gran Turismo AI video. Sorry about the delay on that one. I just wanted to cover this today and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.